You're listening to Sandcastle Radio, and this is Wireless Theatre. Dr. Love. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wireless Theatre on Sandcastle Radio. I'm your host, Jaymze, and tonight we're diving into another incredible lineup from the golden age of radio, filled with adventure, mystery, and a touch of the macabre. First up tonight, we have the Lux Radio Theatre production of Soloman's Mines, starring Stewart, Granger, and Deborah Kerr, reprising their roles from the classic film. This thrilling story of exploration and discovery takes us deep into uncharted Africa in search of the legendary treasure. It's bold, adventurous, and full of excitement from beginning to end. And I have to say, Stewart Granger has always been one of my very favorite actors from Britain's golden age of film in the 1940s. He got his start in the famous Gainsborough melodramas, which I love, appearing alongside stars like James Mason, Margaret Lockwood, my very favorite, and Patricia Rock, bringing out that unmistakable charm and intensity that made him such a standout. And here's a fun little bit of legacy. This story's central hero, the great adventurer Alan Quarterman, went on to inspire future generations of action heroes, most notably influencing George Lucas in the creation of Indiana Jones. You can clearly see the DNA, or hear, if you will, of that daring globe-trotting adventure right there. Then, as the night unfolds, we step into the eerie world of Inner Sanctum Mysteries, with its chilling atmosphere and unforgettable storytelling. And to close out the night, the new adventures of Nero Wolfe, starring Sidney Greenstreet as a methodical, meticulous, masterful, magnanimous, mysterious, mind-driven, mentally formidable, magnificently moody, materially minded, meal-loving, motion-averse, mansion-bound mastermind of mystery, alongside Gerald Moore as Archie Goodwin. So settle in, dim the lights, and let your imagination take over. But first, let's head over to Debs and DJ Pete Perez to find out how you can support all the amazing programming right here on Sandcastle Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Debs.
And this is DJ Pete Perez.
And we are Sandcastle Radio.
I hope you guys are enjoying what you're hearing. And remember, we are listener supported.
So if you'd like to help keep us on the air, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Sandcastle Radio. Thanks, y'all. Big love.
Suck it now.
Every Wednesday on Sandcastle Radio, Bob searches the universe for the best track of the week. Join James, and Eclair for Wicked every Wednesday on Sandcastle Radio. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. PST, and 2 a.m. UK every Wednesday. Be true and always be you.
Lux presents Hollywood. Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap, bring you the Lux Radio Theatre, starring Deborah Kerr and Stewart Granger in King Soloman's Mines. Ladies and gentlemen, your producer, Mr. Irving Cummings.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Many years ago, a legend existed that deep in unexplored Africa were the fabulous King Soloman's Mines. That a man would be willing to gamble his life to find them was understandable. But for a woman to undertake such a perilous journey into an unknown land was unbelievable. But that is the basis for one of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's greatest screen successes. And recreating their original roles, we have two of Hollywood's foremost stars, Stewart Granger and Deborah Kerr. And whenever you see a star on a dressing room door in our motion picture studios, you can rest assured in these dressing rooms of glamorous screen beauties, the favorite beauty care is Lux Toilet Soap. Refreshing Lux facials bring such quick new beauty to skin. It's no wonder that our loveliest Hollywood stars are devoted to Lux Soap for their daily beauty care. Now, King Soloman's Mines, starring Deborah Kerr as Beth Curtis and Stewart Granger as Alan Quatermain.
We reached Africa in March of 1897. My sister Elizabeth and I, we journeyed at once to the Kenya Protectorate and there solicited the help of a government official to find the guide we were looking for, a man named Alan Quatermain.
Yes, it seems they've heard about you, Alan, and they're willing to pay almost anything.
Thanks, Eric, but I've taken out my last safari. I've about made up my mind to send for my son. He's 7 years old now, and
Bring the boy out here? But this is no life for a child.
Well, I've thought about that, too. And if I don't send for him, well, then I'll just go back to England.
And what would you do there? Become a shopkeeper? You've built a career here, Alan. You've attained the happiest fate a man can have in this world. To be the best at something.
Here, have another drink.
No, I mean it. This man and his sister, they've heard about you in London. Alan, did you ever meet a man named Henry Curtis?
Curtis? Yes, there was a fellow named Curtis, about 1.5 years ago. He wanted to go through unexplored country, some wild notion about a lost diamond mine.
Well,
I turned him down, of course. That's the last I saw of him. Why?
Because he disappeared. It's his wife who wants to hire you to lead a searching party. His wife and her brother.
A woman on a safari? Oh, thank you. Besides, I meant what I said.
Well, I can't force you to go, can I? And if you're serious about going back to England, well, perhaps I can be of some help.
Thanks, Eric. Well, I'll stop by your office in the morning.
I was in Eric Master's office that following day when Quatermain came in. I had insisted on waiting there to see him.
I told him it was useless, Alan, but he's a most persistent fellow.
I came all the way from England, Mr. Quatermain. The least you can do is to give me information.
If I can, I'll be glad to.
The last word we had from my brother-in-law was a letter which he sent from here. He said he was heading west into unexplored territory. Mr. Masters tells me that you refused to guide him.
I most certainly refuse.
Why?
Because when I die, Mr. Good, I hope it will be doing something slightly more sensible than trying to run down a legend about a lost diamond mine.
You mean the country's dangerous?
I don't know if any white men have ever been in that region before, but I do know that none ever returned to tell about it. Yes, Mr. Good, it's dangerous.
But you must admit, Alan, that as far as we know, Henry Curtis could still be alive.
Well, as a captive, perhaps, but the chances are very slim.
My sister feels if there's any chance at all, she must pursue it. She's had a bad time lately. She can't sleep nights, wakes up screaming, dreams about him wandering in the jungle.
Surely you've made other inquiries about him, Mr. Good.
All we've been able to learn is that Henry was headed through the Kalawana country.
Kalawana country?
Well, what about it?
Thousands of square miles, Mr. Good. Even the natives are afraid to go near it.
And how would you proceed to get there?
We have a map. Henry sent us a copy of the map he planned to follow. Here.
I tell you, there are no maps. There isn't a native village or river recorded beyond the Kalawana region. These sort of maps are constantly being peddled to greenhorns from Timbuktu to Johannesburg.
You may be right, of course. Henry said he bought the original map to King Solomon's mines from an Arab trader who claimed it was 400 years old.
The Flying Dutchman, Mr. Good. Captain Kidd's treasure.
All right, there is no diamond mine. But at least the map tells us where to look for Henry. And with your help, we'll follow it.
Mr. Good, I assure you, you have absolutely no idea of the dangers of such a trip. Neither have I. But at least I can guess. My advice to you is to take your overwrought sister back to London as quickly as possible. I'm sorry I can't be
I told Elizabeth about my meeting with Quatermain. She left at once to see him herself.
My brother told me your reasons for turning us down, Mr. Quatermain, but there was one argument he neglected to use.
What was that?
Money.
Well, that's a very good argument, Mrs. Curtis.
I'm willing to pay almost anything.
I can't understand your determination to go on with this foolishness.
Well, for one thing, it's quite possible that you're exaggerating the dangers. With proper equipment and your services, we should be able to manage. I'm not afraid.
Your courage does you no credit, Mrs. Curtis. It's the result of ignorance.
What is your usual fee for a safari?
Oh, £200 and all expenses. I wouldn't undertake this one for 500.
Would you for 5,000?
5,000? Oh, that's a great deal of money.
I mean it.
It's more than I could save in a lifetime. Would you pay it, win or lose?
Yes.
Even if you backed out before we got a tenth of the way?
You expect me to back out, don't you?
Oh, I'm counting on it.
I'll pay you $5,000 in advance and a bonus of $500 at the end, whether I back out or not. You're weakening, aren't you? You've half decided to accept.
Oh, I've fully decided to accept. I'd try almost anything for that much cash.
Well, then you're not so certain after all that we'd never return.
I'm just as certain as ever.
And yet you'd go?
Mrs. Curtis, the average life of a man in my profession is 8 or 9 years. I've been at it now for 15, so you see, I'm living on borrowed time. My wife died here 6 years ago. Sooner or later, an animal, a native, or some sort of disease will get me. But I have a son in England. Now, the money you're offering would provide for him very nicely until he's old enough to take care of himself.
I see.
So I'll take your safari. But before we leave, I'd like to send the money to England. You can pay the bonus when we return.
You mean if we return?
No. From now on, we'll say when we return. What I privately think must never darken the spirit of this fine safari.
Mr. Quartermain, there's something else on your mind. What is it?
I simply don't understand your motives.
You don't understand? Or you don't believe them?
Well, frankly, I don't. But it's wiser if we don't discuss it, Mrs. Curtis.
Why?
Well, because on a safari, it's better to travel with people one likes.
Oh, in that case, you better tell me now and give me time to recover. Now, what about my motives?
Well, it's occurred to me that since your husband's body was never found, you can't inherit his money until you prove that he's dead.
One of the reasons my husband went looking for that diamond mine was the possibly foolish hope of finding a fortune of his own. You see, I hold all the wealth there is in the family.
Oh, I still don't understand.
That I'd be willing to risk my life for my husband.
That you propose to throw it away. That's not normal. It has a smell of sickness about it.
I happen to love my husband. Or is that something else you can't understand?
Perhaps. But I have known people to make elaborate sacrifices for reasons they themselves don't quite understand. Sometimes to expiate a feeling of guilt.
If I were you, I'd examine my own motives, Mr. Quartermain. A man who doesn't care whether he lives or dies is not exactly a wholesome specimen. I'm risking my life for a man I love. You're doing it for money.
I told you that I had a son in England.
No, it's not your son. There are things you can do for him other than toss your life away. What's your sickness, Mr. Quartermain? Just nothing to live for? I'll meet you in Mr. Masters' office at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Good night, Mr. Quartermain.
A few days later, we began our safari. But not until we were well underway did it occur to me that I had failed to thank our guide.
It's quite all right, Jack. You don't have to thank me.
I must say Elizabeth surprised me. I never knew she could be so persuasive.
There's something very persuasive about £5,000.
She's quite a nice girl, really. Definite ideas of her own, of course. Well, like those clothes she's wearing. I gather that you didn't quite approve.
A tailored suit isn't exactly what I recommended.
Well, why don't you tell her?
Because she'll find out for herself any moment now.
In charge of the natives was Quartermain's personal servant, Keeper. A few minutes later, he reported our first minor difficulty.
Water! Lady sick, water. Lady in ox wagon, all very sick. Sick? Something wrong, Mrs. Curtis?
No, of course not. I just think I'd prefer to walk for a while.
You sure you're all right, Beth?
Oh, that old wagon. It's not very comfortable. And the trail, it's nothing but rocks and holes and...
She's seasick.
I'm perfectly all right. Now, let's go on.
In a moment.
Just what do you think you're doing?
Well, for one thing, I'm going to loosen your jacket and unfasten that collar.
Really, Mr. Quartermain, just because
Mrs. Curtis, out here, perspiration has got to evaporate or you won't last 2 hours. You're sealed up like a tin of pears. Kiva, get the lady's box. Now, this may be just the costume for shooting pheasant in Sussex, but it won't do out here, so get behind those bushes and change your clothes. And take off those corsets.
You wretched man. Oh, you impertinent, unbearable...
Hurry up, please. We'll wait here till you're ready.
Yes, with each plodding mile of our journey, our complete dependence upon Alan Quartermain became increasingly evident. But a dozen times a day, we'd forget the violence of the heat and the ferocity of the insects in some new and awesome sight of nature, beautiful and terrifying. The elephants that almost charged us. The hippopotami and the crocodiles in the steaming swamp. The frightened zebra, the streaking deer, and the lions that rose up in the trail not 40 feet ahead of us.
Stand still. No, and don't shoot.
Oh, we can't just stand here.
Keep quiet. You see? They're walking off.
I don't believe I could move if I wanted to. Why didn't they attack us?
Because they're not hungry. They're not dangerous unless they're hungry.
Well, how do you know when they're hungry?
Well, if they eat you, Mrs. Curtis, then they're hungry. Now, look behind those rocks.
Ooh.
Zebra?
Yeah, a fresh kill. In a moment, the vultures will come. Then the lions will return, and after the lions, the jackals. Come on. Manigani, 20.
The days went by, and we became a little more accustomed, Elizabeth and I, to the endless walking, to a diet of freshly killed meat, and to the ever-present perils that beset strangers in a land where they do not belong. One night after supper...
I see that you're looking at the map, Mr. Quatermain. Well, how far have we come?
Well, this is where we started from, and now we're somewhat about here.
Oh, that took us 7 days.
We have to head for the Kalawana village, which lies about here. Now, here's the other map, the one Curtis sent you, Jack.
It seems to start where your government map ends.
That's right. His map starts at the Kalawana village. Well, we know where that is, but we know very little else about them.
You've never been among them?
I'm a hunter, Mrs. Curtis, not an explorer. No white man has been near the Kalawanas in years. They're feared as much by the natives as they are by the whites.
You mean our own natives, too?
Yes, we'll probably have trouble persuading them to go much further.
Well, we can't even be sure that my husband reached the Kalawanas.
No, but we'll inquire of other tribes on the way.
How long will it take us?
Weeks? Months? I don't know. I've never taken a woman on safari before.
Have I been such a handicap?
No, Mrs. Curtis, but the fun hasn't started yet.
When it does, I'm sure we'll all enjoy it.
This veldt is the easy part, but we've got jungle and rivers ahead of us.
Those natives, what are they chattering about?
Probably about deserting us.
No. They're talking about their work. All the money they've earned, about their wives and sweethearts, all the things they're going to do when they get back home. Once in a while, they talk about you.
Really?
Yeah. They call you Mem Sahib Niwali Nikunda. That means the lady with the flaming hair. You see, they've never seen a redhead before.
Oh. And what else?
Well, a moment ago, they were saying that you're very fortunate because Bwana Alani, that's me, will protect you from lions, leopards, elephants, all the terrors of the jungle.
And what are they saying now? I mean, right now.
Well, they're saying that I'm very fortunate, too. Well, Kiva.
Cloth house is ready, Bwana. Time to sleep.
I'd say he's got the right idea. I've never been so tired in my life. Good night, Ellen.
Sleep under the netting and keep your rifle handy.
Oh, you tell us that every night.
And you wake up every morning, reasonably intact.
Good night, Mr. Quatermain.
Some hours later, I was awakened by screaming. The sort of scream I had heard before too many times. I saw Quatermain rushing to Elizabeth's tent.
What is it? What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
A dream?
Yes. I've had the same dream many times. I'm sorry. I truly am.
Get back to sleep. We've 2 hours yet before daylight.
We were at breakfast the next morning when Kiva told Quatermain that some of the native bearers were leaving.
Well, isn't there something you can do about it, Mr. Quatermain?
No, nothing. So we may just as well finish our breakfast.
What's that going to do to us, Ellen?
Nothing I hadn't planned on or warned you about.
By the way, did you hear anything last night? I thought I heard someone scream.
I didn't hear anything. You must have been dreaming. Excuse me, I have to pay the natives off.
Beth?
Yes?
He's quite a decent sort, isn't he? I said he...
Yes, I heard you.
Look, about the natives. Are you sure you don't want to go back with the ones who are leaving?
Eat your breakfast, Jack. It's getting cold.
We'll continue shortly with Act Two of King Solomon's Mines. Meanwhile, here's your Lux Hollywood reporter, Libby Collins.
The talk of Hollywood, Ken, is the recent premiere in New York of Hans Christian Andersen, the beautiful Technicolor fantasy by Samuel Goldwyn. Released through RKO, it's a charming fairy tale about the most famous storyteller of them all. A treat for everyone from 6 to 60. Especially since it stars Danny Kaye, Folly Granger, and introduces the new French ballerina Jaymze.
Yes, and Danny Kaye dances, too, and sings 8 new songs. There are dozens of breathtaking dance numbers, an ice-skating ballet, a dance to the Little Mermaid that's really dazzling. Yes, Hans Christian Andersen takes you on a glorious trip to fairyland.
Jaymze is one of France's loveliest gifts to Hollywood. Her talent, her beauty, her sparkling Lux Lovely complexion.
Yes, Jaymze caught on right away to Hollywood's favorite beauty habit, daily Lux soap facials. Like so many glamorous stars, Jaymze finds Lux Care makes her skin delightfully smoother, fresher. And you'll find this simple beauty care will work for you, too. You see, Daily Lux Care has skin tonic action. Yes, a beautifying toning action that helps your skin retain natural moisture, brings new smoothness, dewy freshness.
Lux facials are so easy. You simply cream in the rich lather. Rinse warm, splash cold. Yes, just this minute a day brings quick new beauty to any normal skin, even dry skin.
Try Lux facials tomorrow. 9 out of 10 Hollywood stars use Lux. So get this fragrant white beauty soap that's Hollywood's favorite. Remember, Lever Brothers Company guarantees the skin tonic action of Lux Toilet Soap Care will make your skin definitely smoother, definitely fresher. Now our producer, Mr. Irving Cummings.
Act Two of King Solomon's Mines, starring Stewart Granger as Alan Quatermain and Deborah Kerr as Beth Curtis.
The following week, we reached the jungle. It was as different from the veldt as the veldt had been from Mombasa, but just as overpowering, a dark place filled with secrets. I suppose you had your reasons for warning us, Mr. Quatermain, but if this is jungle, it certainly seems peaceful enough.
Well, stop for a moment and I'll show you what I mean. Now, here's one small area, this little clearing. Not half as large, probably, as your own garden at home. Well, right here, there are 1,000 creatures, living, reproducing, killing, being killed, eating, being eaten. There's not a square inch that isn't at war if you look for it. You see that log? Now watch it when I roll it over.
Ooh, horrible.
Slugs, white slugs, 6 inches long.
And centipedes and crabs and termites. Now look over there.
I don't see anything.
Under that bush. It'll move in a moment.
Snake, a green snake.
Yes, it's a mamba. One nip from her and you'd stay here. Now look up in the trees. Half the forest lives up there. The apes, monkeys, baboons, 100 different birds.
The vines are so dense you can't even see the sky.
In some places, those vines shut out the sun so completely that nothing will ever grow beneath them. Well, let's get moving again. Only just don't step on that mound up there.
Oh, ants!
Safari ants. They attack in thousands, giving half the chance they'd eat you, too. Look off there, Jack.
Anteater?
Yes, you'll find them as soon as we've gone.
Eating and being eaten.
There's not a creature in the forest that isn't hunted by something else. You watch the cycle of life and death. It seems pointless and endless. But one simple pattern always emerges. One is born, one lives for a time, and then dies. And all the rest is Uyutsava.
Is what?
Uyutsava. It's a game that the natives play. It doesn't make a bit of sense. A chases B, B chases C, C chases A. And they turn around and go the other way. Make a great fuss about trying to get things away from each other. Bits of nothing. Twigs, leaves. It's quite pointless, except that the fellow who is here has satisfied his desire to be over there, and everybody's had the fun of running after something that they wanted only because everybody else wanted it. And, well, it's endless. It's a very silly game, Uyutsava.
I'm sorry.
Sorry?
You are sick of life, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Motives?
Well, you're being very enigmatic about it.
No, she's not. She's making very good sense.
I suppose I puzzled over motives for most of the day as we struggled on through the jungle. But then something happened that made me forget completely about it.
All right. Kiva just shot an antelope. It's not proper for visitors to call without bringing meat.
Visitors?
Yeah, we've been watched for more than an hour. These people are the Zahambaris. Now, don't start screaming.
There. There in the bushes. There's a face over there watching us.
That's right.
Oh, look, there's another. What do they want? Are they surrounding us?
No.
Then why are they being so quiet? Why don't they say something?
There's nothing to say. They know who I am. They're just checking.
Alan, we'd better stop. Don't you see those fellas staring at us?
Don't worry, Jack. They're acquaintances of Mr. Quatermain with nothing to say, just checking.
Kiva, leave a bag of salt with the antelope.
I always thought it was beads they wanted.
If you had to live here, you'd find a bag of salt worth 100 times its weight in beads. They're not stupid, you know.
But I am. If that's what you mean, why don't you just come out and say so?
Mrs. Curtis, I thought we had an understanding that when... Look, I apologize.
Oh, you're so gracious, Mr. Quatermain. Thank you.
Well, do we, go on?
Yes, to the village. Can't be far from here. And beyond the village is the Zahambari River. I'll try to drive a bargain for the use of their boats. Just follow me and stay close.
They swarmed about us as we walked into their compound, curious and unsmiling, but friendly enough. Alan left us with Kiva and proceeded to start the bargaining with the chief. Almost an hour passed before he returned.
Well, they've got boats all right, and they'll help us cross the river, but not till tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Our coming is a big event. There'll be a feast of sorts and a great deal of caterwauling and dancing. If we behave properly and are duly impressed, they'll take us across in the morning. All of us, and our bearers, too.
Is that all you talked about? Getting across the river?
I asked about your husband. The chief claims he remembers him.
Well?
He says there was another white man with him, a chap with one eye and a scar on his cheek. I hope he's right. I know that fellow. He's tough, and he knows the country. Now, come. The chief's invited us to eat.
Eat? What?
I wouldn't inquire if I were you. Just eat it.
It's amazing, really. Your charm, your courtesy, they never fail you, do they?
When will you realize where we are and what we're doing?
I'd rather not discuss it. Do you mind?
Once across the river, Alan drove us harder than he ever had before. It was a desperate trek through knee-deep swamps teeming with crocodiles and water snakes. Nor would he halt even when we reached higher ground. We made camp only when it was too dark to go any farther.
Just look at me. I'm nothing but cuts and scratches and bites.
Well, just hold still, dear. This ointment will take the sting out of them anyway. Beth, I've been thinking, what would you say?
Oh, if there's one thing that bothers me more than anything else, it's those horrible centipedes. I've counted 40 varieties. Have you noticed the one that leaves that slimy trail? It's that long, Jack. It's that long.
Yes, dear, I know.
I think I'll have one stuffed and mounted. It'll make a far more interesting trophy than the usual lions or panthers.
Yes, I'll take a panther any day.
Or Alan Quatermain.
No, he's not a bad sort, Beth. What's wrong between you two?
Does something seem wrong?
Well, you keep watching each other. Each of you seems to be hoping the other will fall on his face. Beth, I've made a decision. I think we should turn back. I just mentioned it to Alan. He's willing if you are.
He'd like nothing better than to see me give up. That swamp, I'm sure he took us through it deliberately. Oh, that dreadful man.
That's not true, Beth. He asked me this morning if I thought you were up to it. You're being unfair.
Nevertheless, we made a poor choice in our selection of a guide. His heart's not in it.
I wonder.
Oh, look at my hair. I've lost all my hairpins. It's nothing but a trap for every fly, every mosquito, and every ant in the forest. And they bite.
Did you ever think of trying pigtails? I remember when you wore them, and very attractive they were.
I'm a grown woman, Jack.
Well, sometimes I wonder about that, too. Beth, I think you owe that man an apology and some gesture of friendliness. Well, he says we'll be eating in 15 minutes.
I never want to eat again. Do you know what they served us yesterday in that wretched village? I asked Kiva. Snake. We ate snake.
Yes, dear. And rather good, I think. There was no further talk of turning back. Elizabeth didn't even mention it, and her determination to continue was expressed perfectly in her hair. Her beautiful hair, of which she was so proud. She cut it off. We were now at the start of the hill country. We stopped at a stream, a waterfall.
Well, how was your bath?
Very pleasant, thank you. I never thought I'd ever be clean again. Oh, this terrible country.
Well, it's beautiful here. You'd stop to look around.
Yes, I suppose it is.
What have you done to your hair?
I cut it off.
Good idea. It's most becoming.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I don't dare look in a mirror.
Tell me something. If we should find your husband, if you go back to England again, what...
Kiva!
Give me your hand. Hurry.
A stranger had come upon our camp. He stood on a rock some distance away, stood like a statue, staring into space. He was dressed like no other native I had ever seen, bright-colored cloth almost like a robe, and in his hand he carried a spear.
Good heavens, what a strange-looking creature.
Alan, who the devil is that?
I don't know.
How is Akashima? Swahili?
Ndio, karibu. He wants to know if he can speak to me in Swahili.
He must be 7 feet tall, and so thin.
I've heard of men like this, but far to the north, beyond Ethiopia.
His face, his features, why, they're almost European.
Subakeri. Nataka nini?
Nataka kinwenda. Safari nawa.
He wants to join us. Lifuata sisi hapa?
Ndio. Haiko bunduki na hapa. Nini ama mingi sana.
He's been following us. He has no rifle, and there are many wild animals here.
How did he get this far alone?
I don't know, but he needs our help to get through the dark country. He can't make it alone.
But why would he want to go into the dark country?
Kasa babu, nyaka kwenda nasi.
Si, ulisi maswali.
He says he doesn't ask questions. Why should I? Well, I don't like him.
Why not?
Look at him. He's too arrogant.
Oh, perhaps you've grown too accustomed to subservience. I like him.
You going to turn him down?
No. Oh, I'd sooner have him with us than tracking us. Nyamenda Campini.
Are you sure he said he wanted to go to the dark country? Perhaps he meant he was willing to go.
He said he wanted to go. And I'd like to know why.
His name was Umbopa. Alan assigned him to me as a gun-bearer, and we pushed on. But the passing days gave us but little more knowledge about the newcomer.
Look at him. I wish we knew what was on that fellow's mind. Every time we make camp, he goes off by himself and stands alone, brooding. He never joins the other natives.
Still, he seems to like them. They like him.
Have you found out any more about him, where he's from?
He grew up in the Karabi village. That's hundreds of miles from where we found him. He doesn't say he was born there, just that he lived there with his mother. When she died, he left. He made her a promise or something to visit the dark country.
Have you ever noticed the shape of his eyes?
Yes, they're strange, aren't they?
The only other place I ever saw eyes like that was in a museum. He's like the ghost of an ancient Egyptian king.
That night, our first real disaster occurred. Our native bearers disappeared. They'd run away.
They're not only gone, but look, they've stolen half our supplies.
Well, we couldn't carry them anyway. They took very little more than what they'd earned.
Alan, why did they disappear?
Because we've entered the Kalawana country. Well, there are just the 5 of us now. The 3 of us, Kiva and Umbopa, which means we must make a decision. Shall we go on or not?
I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, I'm being paid. I haven't finished my job yet.
Well, that's scarcely the right answer.
Beth, please. We've got to weigh our chances.
Exactly. And from now on, the conditions of travel will be the same whether we continue or turn back, won't they?
But if we turn back and head south, we may be able to pick up some bearers from the friendly tribe.
Well, we've come all this way just to get to the Kalawanas. You said yourself that among them we might get the first accurate news of Henry, good or bad.
Uh-huh. How about you, Jack?
Well, we haven't done too badly. No one likes to give up before he's beaten.
Well, then we'll go on. You two wait here. I'll help Kiva remake our pack.
I pray we're doing the right thing, Jack.
Alan doesn't want to turn back either.
Did you ever dream that you were in some dreadful trouble? You're crying for help, and people are going by, but nobody hears and no one cares. That's how I think about Henry. That he's alive somewhere, hoping help will come, but forsaken.
That last year, Beth, before Henry left for Africa, I used to feel very sorry for him sometimes.
Sorry for him? Whatever for?
Someday I'll tell you. Or perhaps someday you'll tell me. Any doubt we may have had of being in the Kalawana country vanished the following day. Far off through the jungle, we heard a sound. A horn of some kind, and its meaning was clear enough. The Kalawanas had found us. These indeed were savages, painted, befeathered, wild, and menacing. In the center of their village was the largest hut, obviously the house of their chief. And then a man appeared in the doorway, a white man.
You speak English?
I speak English.
My name's Quatermain. This is Mrs. Curtis and her brother.
Just the three of you and the two bearers?
For the moment, yes.
Lost your other bearers, eh? Too bad. Well, come in, won't you?
Before we continue with Act 3 of King Solomon's Mines, here's Mr. Cummings to introduce that popular Hollywood commentator, Francis Scully.
Hello, Francis. So nice to see you again.
Oh, it's always a pleasure to be here, Irving.
Last time we met, it was at the preview of the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's latest Technicolor epic, Plymouth Adventure, produced and directed by my good friends Dory Sherry and Clarence Brown.
Yes, with those four wonderful, unforgettable stars, Spencer Tracy, Gene Tierney, Van Johnson, and Leo Ginn.
And a magnificent story. The exciting adventure of the Pilgrims aboard the Mayflower on their heroic voyage to the New World.
And highlighted by two great and compelling romances. First, the emotional conflict between Spencer Tracy, the Mayflower's captain, and Gene Tierney, a pilgrim. Then, of course, there's the charming love story between Van Johnson, who plays John Alden, and Dawn Adams as Priscilla.
What a treat moviegoers will have in one of the most adventurous sea stories of all times, Plymouth Adventure.
Yes, and what a treat it is to look at beautiful Gene Tierney. One glance at her lovely fresh complexion tells you that Gene is faithful, day in and day out, to Lux soap facials.
Gene knows that a glamorous complexion needs the very finest care, and that's where Lux toilet soap comes in. Daily Lux Care has skin tonic action that gives your complexion new dewy freshness, romantic softness.
Ken, I know so many Hollywood stars who are grateful for the smoothing benefits of Lux Care. And these glamorous stars love Lux in their bath, too, for all-over loveliness.
Yes, Lux makes your daily bath a delightful beauty treatment. Its creamy, rich lather leaves your skin sweet, fresh, satiny. And even in hardest water, Lux lathers abundantly.
Well, I've heard compliments galore about that flower-fresh perfume of Lux. It clings and clings, so you're sure of daintiness.
Try Hollywood's favorite beauty pickup. Get the big bath-size Lux toilet soap tomorrow. You'll find life's lovely when you're Lux lovely. We pause now for station identification. This is the CBS Radio Network.
K.N. Ellis.
The curtain rises on Act 3 of King Solomon's Mines, starring Deborah Kerr as Beth Curtis and Stewart Granger as Alan Quatermain.
It was incredible. A white man living with the Kalawanas. He stared at us for a moment, and then he started to smile.
Forgive me. I have not seen a white face for 5 years.
You've been here for 5 years, Mr.
Smith. Mr. Goldsmith. Yes, I rather like it here. Now, what are you doing in these parts?
We're looking for a man named Curtis.
Henry Curtis?
He was here?
Oh, yes. He passed through here about a year ago. Curtis and another man. One eye, a scar across his cheek.
Where is Henry Curtis now? Please, if there's anything you can tell us.
I wish I could, ma'am. I wish I could. Mr. Curtis had a notion that there was a desert to the northwest. His bones are probably moldering in the jungle by now.
Is there a desert out there?
Who knows that, Mr. Quatermain? Nobody ever goes as far as that.
Why not?
Taboo, legends.
What about?
Oh, monstrous gods and terrible animals.
But not about the desert?
No. Not even about diamond mines. I know. Curtis was after the mines. Crazy fool. I knew he couldn't last long out there. So I let him go.
Are you saying you let Curtis go because you were sure he would die?
It was not my business.
You've been here for 5 years, Mr. Smith. You must know these Calawanas rather well. Are these stories of murder true?
Murder? Oh, that is such an unpleasant word. I will tell you this. They are by nature very warlike.
Have you heard any rumors about Curtis? From the natives, I mean.
Nothing, unless you believe what One Eye said when he came back.
Came back?
Oh, yes, he came back. Alone.
Well, what did he say?
The natives found him. He was dying. He lasted 3 or 4 hours. He died right here in my hut. And they buried him. That is, I think they buried him.
What did he die of, Mr. Smith?
Exhaustion, maybe. Starvation.
He said nothing before he died?
He was out of his head, kept talking about burning sun and burning earth.
But what did he say about Henry Curtis?
Not one word, ma'am. If you ask me, he deserted Curtis and tried to come back. Well, he almost made it. To these natives, he died because he broke taboo. And sometimes I am not so sure that... What are you doing, Mr. Quatermain? If you mean to point that revolver at me, then I advise you that
Just listen carefully, Mr. Smith. We're getting out of here, and you are taking us.
Am I? Well, maybe so.
You had no intention of letting us leave here alive. Your name's Van Bruin. I've had your description for years.
You know this man?
He's wanted for murder in Nairobi.
And he said he had let Henry go because he was sure to die.
But you're not so sure about us, are you? So you're going to get us out of here before those Calawanas start carrying out your orders?
I am not so sure that I am able to control them, Mr. Quatermain.
You'll walk out first. We'll be right behind you. Elizabeth, you know what this means. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, Mr. Smith, start walking.
The Calawanas watched us, but they made no move to attack or follow. But once we were in the jungle again, the beat of their drums and the weird sound of their war cries were all too clear in the distance. They wanted the sport of pursuit before they ran us down and killed us. We ran as long as we could with Alan still keeping Smith covered, and then...
Get up here with us. You've got to keep up with us.
I can't keep up. I just can't.
Hey, Kiva, take my rifle. Keep him covered. Please, Elizabeth. You've got to try. If we can shake them off for just a few moments.
Somehow Smith had wrested the rifle away from Kiva and killed him. But Umbopa too had fired, and Smith's brief grasp of freedom was over. And then Umbopa was saying something to Alan.
He's going out to make a false trail. He's going to lead them the other way. Now, we've still got to run for it, Elizabeth. All right, then I'll carry you. Straight ahead, Jack. Bear to your left and hurry.
When we were able to go no farther, we struggled up the vines into the dense covering of a giant tree. For hours we could hear the Calawanas combing the jungle for us. But gradually their cries grew fainter and fainter, and we had escaped.
Elizabeth, it's all right. It's all right.
Oh, Alan.
We're safe now. Rest. Just try to rest.
You're not leaving me?
No.
Oh, when you're close to me like this.
Just shut your eyes.
I've behaved so badly, Alan.
Have you? No, not really. If I've seemed angry with you, it's only because you matter so much to me. Nothing must happen to you.
With the coming of daylight, I saw that we were not alone. Umbopa had returned. He was standing motionless, quite as we had first seen him, staring off into the distance. It's difficult to recall in detail our escape from the jungle, or the number of days that passed before we were done with it. But the moment came when we stood at its edge and caught our first sight of what next lay before us.
It's the desert. Look, it's the desert. The map was right.
But where does it end? The map doesn't say that, does it?
Oh, we'll have to cross it somehow. And we'll stay here until dark and go by night. It'll be too hot out there to travel by day.
There may even be a diamond mine out there. If the map was right about the desert, it may be right about the mine.
I'll be happy if it's right about the water hole. We'll need water more than diamonds.
Alan, have you ever thought about the problem of getting back?
Yeah, I was hoping no one would ever mention that. But we can always sprout wings and fly back to England.
Oh, you're being awfully cheerful about it.
Well, for one thing, I don't care. I want to see what's out there. And I have a feeling that when the mist's clear, we're going to see mountains.
Well, they're clearly marked on the map.
Smith said that One Eye talked about burning earth and burning sand. That means that Henry Curtis reached this desert. And if the water hole is where the map says it is, he may have reached that too.
Then you do have a hope that Henry may still...
I didn't say that. It's been more than a year.
Well, I shall never give up hope. Never.
Yes, we could see the mountains far across the desert. They were 5 days away. But it was not the will of Providence to bring us safely through the veldt and jungle, only that we should perish now. We reached the waterhole, rested there for 2 days, and at long last arrived at the plateau at the foot of the mountains. And there, once again, this strange, wild country brought into view a sight that left us all but speechless.
Good heavens. It's a valley. Miles and miles of valley. Alan, look. Why, it's just like the English countryside. Temperate country in the heart of Africa.
Oh, we've been climbing ever since we left that waterhole. This plateau must be much higher than the desert.
Oh, even Umbopa seems impressed.
He's found something.
Yes, he's pointing to that mound of rocks.
Some natives bury their dead that way.
Bury their dead?
There's a marker on the rocks, a rifle.
Take it down. See what it looks like.
It's Henry's rifle.
What makes you so sure?
There's a message scratched on the stock. Here, read it.
Ammunition gun, heading northwest. Inform my wife, 73 Grosvenor Square, London. Henry Curtis.
He's alive out there somewhere.
Elizabeth, you wait here with Jack. I'll take Umbopa and look around a bit.
Beth.
Yes?
You said someday you'd tell me.
You said you'd tell me.
You weren't in love with Henry. You treated him badly. That's why he left England.
That's about it.
Hasn't this trip been penance enough?
More than enough. In more ways than you can guess.
But I think I can guess. It's Alan, isn't it? He loves you, Beth, and you...
Oh, the human heart's a strange thing. When I started on this trip, I was very confused. I thought my motives were so noble. But Alan guessed the truth the first time I met him. It was guilt. I know it now, and I'm better for knowing it. The nightmares are over. But another sort of nightmare seems to be beginning. What are we to do?
Can't we face that when we come to it?
I have a feeling we'll be facing it sooner than... Oh, look. Alan's waving at us. He's calling us. Come, quickly.
As we reached Alan, he was pointing down the mountain trail. There, 100 yards away, at the mouth of a small canyon, stood Umbopa, and around him were half a dozen men. Like Umbopa, they were very tall and thin. Their faces bore the same almost Semitic features, and again, like Mbopa, they wore brightly colored toga-like garments. But strangest of all was their conduct. They were touching their hands to the ground and then to their foreheads. Bewildered, we looked at Alan.
These are his people. Mbopa's come home.
They're bowing their heads. They're saluting him.
Yes. It appears we've been traveling with a king. He just told me. These people are the Watutsi. When he was a boy, his throne was taken away from him by his cousin. Well, he's come back to claim it.
You mean those men recognize him? But if he's been gone for years...
There's a mark on his body, the figure of a snake. Every time a king is born, they carve that snake on him. He wants me to join them. Diego!
Alan, about Henry.
Yes, of course. I'll find out whatever I can.
Alan was with the Watutsi for several moments. When he returned, he had much to tell us.
Well, for one thing, a couple of the men have agreed to lead us to the village. I think we should go.
Think we should go? Isn't Mbopa going?
No. He says there's trouble there.
Why didn't the men talk to you?
Well, they speak a dialect I've never heard before. If we go to the village, we'll have difficulty making ourselves understood.
You said there was trouble.
Well, it seems the present king is not a very nice fellow. One of them, the old man, says there's a civil war brewing.
And with Mbopa returning?
Exactly. It can very easily come to a head. Almost half the village is scattered now among these hills. The rebels. Mbopa wants to talk to them first.
Well, then why don't we stay here with him?
Because one of the men told Mbopa that a white man had come to their village before.
Alan.
Yes. Your husband. It's almost a certainty.
Then I want to go to the village. Now.
Well, it promises to be quite exciting.
Exciting?
I'm sorry. Well, let's get ready.
From the first moment of our meeting with King Twala and his followers, their arrogance left little doubt that we were in unfriendly hands. True, it was impossible to know what they were talking about, but it was uncomfortably clear that they regarded us with scorn and amusement.
Well, at least we know if we're ever going to find Henry Curtis, we'll find him here.
How can you still be so certain?
Did you look at the headpiece the king is wearing? And the witch doctors? Those stones are diamonds. Uncut diamonds.
King Solomon's mines. But we also know what their intentions are.
Well, they seem to respect the power of our rifles. We'll be safe for a while.
But you said our ammunition's almost gone.
That's something they don't know.
Alan, you kept repeating Henry's name. You kept asking them...
Yes, and they recognized it. And as near as I can tell, they mean to take us to him.
They're calling to us. They want us to follow them.
And we'd better go. It's just one more chance we'll have to take.
Well, at least it will soon be over, one way or another. Alan, there's something I want to tell you. I must tell you.
It's all right, Beth. There's nothing to say that I don't know.
Thank you.
A dozen Watutsi led us out of the village. About a mile away, at the base of a rocky crest, was an entrance to a cave. They lighted torches and gave them to us, but only one of them came with us. It was a labyrinth inside, dark twisting channels and lurching shadows. At almost every turn there was a choice of passageways, but our leader never hesitated. And then, suddenly, a vast chamber opened before us, a low vaulted room filled with weirdly shaped stalagmites and a constant sound of dripping water. And here our leader paused.
Did you try to tell me? I come apart. Why left me?
He's pointing at something.
Just keep your rifle ready.
Alan, they're chests, stone chests, filled with diamonds.
Oh!
There, on the floor of the cave, was a human skeleton. Alan put his arm around Beth and led her away. On one of the fingers was a ring. Yes, we had found Henry Curtis. When I looked up, we were alone. The Watutsi had disappeared. And then we knew what had been planned for us. He had loosened the rocks and sealed the entrance of the cavern.
It's hopeless. We'll never dig our way out of here. The only end of this is suffocation.
Alan, wait. Our torches, look at the torches.
Well?
They're burning as brightly as ever. We've been in here for hours. The torches should be going out from lack of oxygen.
Well, then there's air coming in from somewhere. Give me that torch.
Slowly, carefully, he crept around the walls of the cavern. And then, abruptly, he stopped. For the flame of the torch was reacting to a draft of air.
There's a crevice in the rocks. The rocks are loose. Come on, give me a hand.
I can hear something. Water. Running water.
Hold on a minute. It's a stream. A stream. And streams have to lead somewhere.
Then we've still got a chance.
All right, Jack. Come on, let's clear away the rocks.
An hour later, we stumbled out of the stream into the bright sunlight of the mountainside. We were close to the village again, but hidden from their sight. There was great activity below us. Something of vital importance was taking place.
And they're celebrating our death, probably. Elizabeth, can you go on? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
But where could we go?
Anywhere. Perhaps we'll find Umbopa. At least
Umbopa's in the village. Look, they're in the compound. They're fighting Umbopa and the king.
But how could he have come near the village? If the king found Umbopa, why wasn't he killed?
It seems to me I read about this sort of thing somewhere. Yes, perhaps they're not quite the ignorant savages we so often think they are.
What are you talking about?
An ancient custom. When there are two claimants to a throne, they must settle it by hand-to-hand combat. They discovered that it saves war and bloodshed. And if I were you, Beth, I'd turn my head and look the other way.
When the awful struggle was over, the Watutsi had a new king, the rightful king, Umbopa. And the simple kindnesses we may have shown to him were now returned to us 1,000-fold. No, not with the diamonds of King Solomon's mines, but with all that we might need in men and supplies to see us safely back to civilization. Once again, we started on safari.
Beth, I'm not much good at apologies.
You owe me no apologies, Alan.
For what I said the night of our first meeting.
But you were right.
You were right, too. You said I was sick of living. But suddenly life never looked so good to me.
In a moment, our stars will return.
How you hate to hear this question. Do you know you have a run in your stocking? When you hear those words, it's too late to do anything about the run. But you can cut future stocking runs in half. It's so simple. Just never let harsh washings with strong wash day products wear out your stockings in the wash.
Delicate nylons need delicate care. So give your nylons the best care in the world. Always wash them gently in Lux Flakes. Safe Lux Flakes melt completely into a silky cleansing foam. And each washing in Lux Flakes has a special action that keeps nylon threads strong as new, washing after washing, wearing after wearing. Stockings washed in pure Lux Flakes stay lovely twice as long. In fact, 95% of stocking manufacturers recommend Lux Flakes. So save money, save stockings. Start Lux Flakes stocking care tomorrow. Safe Lux Flakes are guaranteed by Lever Brothers Company. Now here's Mr. Cummings with our stars.
And our heartiest congratulations to Stewart, Granger, and Deborah Kerr. That was quite an experience accompanying you two on a safari.
If you think that was an experience, you should have been there when we made the picture. Stewart actually is a big game hunter, you know.
Yes, I believe he shot 5 wild buffalo and 2 rhinoceros on the trip. Wasn't that rather dangerous, Stewart?
Well, it's more dangerous if you don't shoot them. Big game hunting is a thrilling experience, but somehow I couldn't interest Deborah in it.
No, indeed. I was just grateful for plenty of Lux soap. We all got incredibly dirty. And besides, Lux toilet soap is a wonderful complexion care.
And after seeing you in Prisoner of Zenda, in which Stewart does some sensational dueling, and you, Deborah, are gorgeous in Technicolor, I think you both know what's best for you.
Well, Deborah doesn't mind a little exercise like tramping through a jungle, but nothing strenuous, mind you.
Like all the swimming Esther Williams does in her new Technicolor picture, $1 Million Mermaid.
Well, she doesn't swim through a swamp, Deborah. She does some wonderful aquatic routines and co-stars with Walter Pidgeon. Vic mature for romance.
Romance. That's what everyone likes. So for next week, we've chosen another fine Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer picture filled with romantic comedy. It's the charming screen hit, Strictly Dishonorable. And in her original role, we have one of the most fascinating actresses in Hollywood, Janet Leigh. And as our co-star, a handsome actor who has soared to stardom, Fernando Lamas.
It was a delightful picture. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, and all good wishes. Now here is Ken Carpenter with news about Mouthhead. Ken?
Millions of Americans have found that Chlorodent toothpaste does more to give you a clean, fresh mouth than any other dentifrice. And now here is proof that Chlorodent gives a healthier mouth, too. Chlorodent was tested under the supervision of dentists at Father Flanagan's famous Boys Town in Nebraska. In this test, Chlorodent and a fine white toothpaste were used regularly by different groups of youngsters. And in just 60 days, 3/4 of the boys using Chlorodent showed dramatic improvement in mouth health. Chlorodent was actually proved twice as effective for quickly reducing acute gingivitis as the fine white toothpaste that did not contain chlorophyll. And that's another reason why Lever Brothers Company unconditionally guarantees that Chlorodent does more for you than any other dentifrice, white, ammoniated, or chlorophyll, to give you a clean, fresh, healthy mouth. Yes, a clean, fresh, healthy mouth. Make sure you get the toothpaste used in this test, Chlorodent.
Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap, invite you to be with us again next Monday evening when the Lux Radio Theatre presents Janet Leigh and Fernando Lamas in Strictly Dishonorable. This is Irving Cummings saying good night to you from Hollywood.
Hey y'all, this is Debs.
And this is DJ Pete Perez.
And we are Sandcastle Radio.
I hope you guys are enjoying what you're hearing. And remember, we are listener supported.
So if you'd like to help keep us on the air, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Sandcastle Radio. Thanks, y'all. Big love.
Suck it now.
Every Wednesday on Sandcastle Radio. Bob searches the universe for the best track of the week. Join James, and Eclair for Wicked every Wednesday on Sandcastle Radio. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. PST, and 2 a.m. UK every Wednesday. Be true and always be you. And that was King Solomon's Mines from Lux Radio Theatre. What an adventure, sweeping, exciting, and filled with danger at every turn. And when you listen to it, you can't help but notice the similarities that something a little more modern, Indiana Jones, that daring explorer, the hunt for lost treasure, the exotic locations, the sense of mystery and peril, it's all here. Alan Quatermain really set the template for that kind of globe-trotting hero, and you can feel his influence in every whip-cracking, treasure-seeking adventure that followed. I commented to my partner, I'm like, geez, Deborah Carr's character is looking for her husband who, died in the Amazon, and here he is hitting on her. Another film that clearly drew inspiration from the story is Secret of the Incas, which many consider a direct precursor to the Indiana Jones style, right down to the look and attitude of the lead character. It just goes to show how one great story can echo through generations of storytelling. And now, from high adventure, we step into something far more chilling. Up next is Inner Sanctum Mysteries, a series known for its eerie atmosphere, dark humor, and that unforgettable creaking door. Inner Sanctum invites you into a world where the strange and the sinister are never far away. So dim the lights, maybe just a little, and listen closely. Here is the Inner Sanctum Mysteries.
Colgate Tooth Powder presents Inner Sanctum Mysteries. Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum. This is your host, Raymond, inviting you in through the squeaking door. Well, it's so nice if you'd come here tonight and help me sit up with the corpse. Hey, such dull company, so cold and stiff, bored with being dead. All the life seems to have gone out of him. What? You say you've seen him before? Oh, no, he's not that horror man who plays in pictures. But he does look like him. So much so, in fact, you might even call him a dead ringer.
Tonight's Inner Sanctum Mystery, Voice on the Wire, is an original radio drama by Robert Sloan and stars Miss Leslie Woods in the role of Geraldine Reeves. It's produced under the direction of Hyman Brown.
Use Colgate tooth powder. Keep smiling just right. Use it each morning and use it at night. Don't take a chance with your romance. Use Colgate tooth powder.
Romance. What is romance? Romance is the light on the path of love, but a light so delicate that even a breath may put it out. Even a breath. You'd hate that to happen to you, wouldn't you? Well, don't let a breath of trouble ruin your romance. Don't let unpleasing breath offend the one you love. I tell you what, brush your teeth night and morning and before every date with Colgate tooth powder. Because scientific tests have definitely proved that in 7 cases out of 10, Colgate tooth powder instantly stops unpleasing breath that originates in the mouth. And let me add, Colgate tooth powder is the only tooth powder that offers proof of this fact. And then, too, Colgate tooth powder cleans your teeth beautifully. No amount of money can buy you a dentifrice that will clean your teeth more quickly and thoroughly. Remember the name Colgate tooth powder, with the accent on powder.
Don't take a chance with your romance. Use Colgate tooth powder.
No doubt the telephone is an ingenious invention, but as far as I know, no one as yet has been able to commit murder over it, although many people have wanted to. Still, there are worse things you can get on the phone than the wrong number, especially if you happen to call the voice on the wire. On a long, narrow island just off the shore of one of our larger lakes, Mrs. Geraldine Reeves, widow of the late composer David Reeves, lives alone in a gaunt, gray shingled house. Only a few hundred yards away are the charred remains of her former home, where David was burned to death in a fire just 2 years ago. It's after dinner now, and as the clock in the hall strikes 8.
You've got to get hold of yourself, Geraldine.
I can't help it, Doctor. You see, it starts every night about this time.
What starts?
The music. David's last composition. I hear it being played on a piano. And the notes seem to come from the old house, the house where David died in the fire.
Well, perhaps someone is playing that piece on the piano. Someone on the island.
No, there's only one other house out here, and those people are away. And the dog. The dog keeps howling all night long.
What dog?
I don't know. There's no dog on the island, but David and I did have a dog. You remember? He stayed with David the night of the fire. He died with him because David was too ill to get out of bed. There it is again.
It's amazing. That's a real dog. Somewhere on this island.
Oh, do you think so?
Why, of course. Probably some stray got across the bridge or swam over from the shore.
Well, you see, Oh, excuse me, Doctor.
Certainly.
Hello?
Hello? Mrs. Geraldine Reeves.
Yes, speaking. Who is this?
Listen.
Good heavens!
You have 4 hours to live, Mrs. Reeves. 4 hours to live.
What? What did you say? Hello? Hello?
What's the matter, Geraldine?
The music. The same music. I heard it again.
What?
Over the phone. Someone's playing it on the piano.
It must be some sort of a prank.
No. A man spoke to me. He said I have 4 hours to live.
4 hours to... Here. Let me have that phone.
No, it's no use. He's rung off.
Well, we might be able to trace the call. Hello. Operator. Operator.
Somebody's trying to kill me.
Hello, operator. Operator.
What's wrong, Doctor?
I'm afraid the wires have been cut. We'd better get into my car and drive into town right away.
Yes, it isn't safe for me to stay here another minute.
Can't understand it. The motor won't turn over. Somebody must have meddled with this car while we were in the house.
Well, try my car, Doctor.
I think perhaps I'd better. Is it in the garage?
Yes, Great heavens, it's gone. The garage is empty. The car's been stolen.
Now, let's not lose our heads, Geraldine.
But...
We're not completely cut off yet. We can't use a car. We can still walk.
But it's almost a mile to the bridge, and the road is so dark down along the water.
It won't be too dark with a flashlight. We can go down through the woods to the edge of the water and walk along the shore.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's the matter?
I just remembered. David's brother's driving out here tonight.
Harvey?
Yes, and his wife, Laura. They said they'd be here by 8:30, and if we wait for them, they can take us back in their car. What do you think, Doctor?
That's safer than trying to make it alone. If we wait right here, perhaps we can watch the bridge and see them coming. Heaven's sake, Geraldine. What are you staring at?
The bridge, Doctor. The bridge, look. This end of it's been washed out. Oh, Doctor, this is crazy, searching for a telephone wire in back of the house. If we're seen out here, there's no telling what might happen.
Please, Geraldine. We've got to find out where that wire was cut and splice it together again. It's our only chance of reaching the police.
But it's almost 9 o'clock. We've wasted an hour already. If I'm not out of here by 12...
Stop it, Geraldine. Stop it.
Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. What's that?
It's the dog again. That confounded dog is tied up around here somewhere.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant the light on the road. There's a strange light on the road.
The headlight of a car. Coming this way.
A car?
Yes. Quick. Behind the house and stay out of sight. It's turning into the driveway.
How could a car have come out onto the island with that bridge out?
Shh. They're getting out.
Oh, why, it's Harvey and Laura.
Good heavens.
Oh, Harvey!
Hello?
Harvey! Oh, Harvey.
Pete's sake.
Oh.
Jerry, what are you doing? Playing hide and seek with us back there?
Oh, Harvey, I'm so glad you've come.
Jerry, what's the matter?
Oh, everything. But first you've got to tell us how you got here.
Why, we just drove over the bridge and on up the road the way we always do.
But how could you drive over the bridge? It's been washed out.
What?
Well, I saw it with my own eyes, and Dr. Pricing saw it too, didn't you, Doctor?
I certainly did.
Oh, you must be mistaken. We drove over the bridge not more than 2 minutes ago.
Are you sure you haven't been on the island longer than that?
Well, I'm positive. Why?
Well, some very strange things have been happening here tonight. Geraldine's life was threatened. Her car stolen, and mine tampered with.
What?
What are you talking about?
Look, I'll show you. The starter in my car won't even turn the motor over. Here. By George. It's working now.
Say, what is this, Jerry? Have you and the doctor been taking a few pills? Did you drink too much wine at dinner?
Oh, no. Everything he said is true. Even the telephone wires have been... I must be going out of my mind. That is my telephone ringing, isn't it?
Yes, of course. Aren't you going to answer it?
I'm almost afraid to. Come with me, Harvey, will you, while I do?
Sure.
Hello?
Hello. Mrs. Reeves.
Yes?
Listen. It's 9 o'clock, Mrs. Reeves. You have 3 hours to live.
stand this waiting, this endless waiting. Why don't the police come?
Easy now, Jerry. They'll be here. You only phoned them a few minutes ago.
Something can happen before they get here.
I have a gun ready, just in case anything should happen. And I won't hesitate to use it.
You have a gun, Doctor?
Why, yes. Geraldine gave it to me before you arrived.
Oh.
What's the matter? You trust me with a gun, don't you?
Why, of course.
Laura, what is it?
A face at the window. I just saw a face at the window.
Laura, please, you're letting your imagination run away with you.
No, I saw it right there. It was the face of a dead man.
Quick, Harvey. Out the back way.
Right.
No, please don't leave us.
We'll be right outside the window.
Jerry, I'm afraid.
Well, there's nothing we can do, Laura. They won't be far away.
But I don't trust Dr. Prizing. You never should have given him that gun.
Why not?
Because I think he's a murderer.
Laura!
Yes. Don't you remember how he acted at the trial? When you were accused of starting the fire that killed David? He testified against you time and again. Subtly. To make them think you did it. Because he started that fire himself.
What on earth are you saying?
I'm telling you the truth. During the trial, he swore that he wasn't on the island the night of the fire. But he was. And I can prove it.
How?
By this cigarette case of his. Here, look at it. You see how it's charred and melted on the side where his initials were? He must have left it in the fire that night, by mistake.
But he couldn't have. The police searched everything the next morning. They would have found it in the ashes.
Not if it wasn't there. He came back for it that same night, as soon as he missed it, and dragged it out of the fire. He knew it would incriminate him if it were found in his possession, so he threw it into the lake as he drove home over the bridge. And that's where we found it, in the water. The last time we were out here.
Oh, Laura, I hope you're wrong.
So do I. But if I'm right, we're all in for...
Laura! The lights! Somebody's cut off the lights! Laura! Laura, where are you?
Carry the door! Going through the door, it's the face I saw!
Laura! Laura! It was meant to be me, Harvey. Whoever came through that door intended to kill me.
Jerry, please. How is Laura, Doctor?
I'm afraid I can't do anything for her, Harvey. She's passed on.
Oh. Laura, darling.
You'd better not touch the body, Harvey.
Oh, leave me alone. You've done enough already, Dr. Prizing.
I beg your pardon?
You'll have a lot of explaining to do when the police arrive, Doctor. I'll tell them how you ran away from me out there before the lights went out. And how you were here in this room when they went on again.
Harvey, don't say things you'll regret later on.
Just a moment. Where is the cigarette case Laura had in her hand when the lights went out?
What cigarette case?
You know the one I mean, Dr. Prizing. The gold one that was charred in the fire.
I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about.
I have. And if you're as innocent as you claim to be, you won't mind being searched.
Not at all. Go right ahead.
I will.
Whom are you calling, Geraldine?
The police. Can't understand why they haven't arrived yet. It's almost 10 o'clock.
Maybe something's happened to them on the way. Maybe their car broke down.
Their car, too?
Huh?
Nothing. Only it seems as if your car is the only one that works when you want it to.
Headquarters.
Oh, Sergeant. Sergeant, I can't understand why your men aren't here yet. A murder's been committed.
Do you think you've been calling the police department all this time, Mrs. Reeves?
David's music.
It's 10 o'clock, Mrs. Reeves. You have 2 more hours.
Jerry, are you in your room?
Yes, Harvey. What is it?
This is our chance, Jerry. We've got to run away from Dr. Prizing now, while we're alone.
Yes, of course, Harvey, but how will we go?
In my car, it's just... Wait a minute. Listen.
What is it?
It sounds like footsteps in the living room. Prizing must be in there.
No, I saw him go outside. He said he wanted to see if he could find the dog.
Oh, there's someone in there. I'm going to find out who it is.
Be careful, Harvey. He may be standing just outside the door.
Yeah. All right. You stay behind me.
Is anybody there? Is anybody in the living room?
No. There doesn't seem to be.
Don't overlook me, Harvey.
Well, Dr. Pricing, you've been standing at this door with your ear to the keyhole?
No, not exactly.
I thought you were supposed to be outside, looking for that dog.
I was outside for a while. But I saw someone moving around in here, so I came back. When I got here, your wife's body was gone.
What?
Gone? Laura's body is gone?
I assume that it's gone. It's not where it was, on the floor.
But how could it... Look here, Pricey. You were alone in this room.
And so were you. After I left. Wasn't it, Geraldine?
Well, yes, now that I think back, he was.
Certainly. What's more, Geraldine saw me leave the house. And when I left, the body was still here. After that, I don't know what happened.
What are you driving at?
Draw your own conclusions. I've drawn mine.
Why, you...
Harvey, stop it! Stop it!
I'm sorry, Jerry. I just...
The dog again.
I can't understand why you didn't find that dog, Dr. Pricing. He must be right out there where the old house used to be.
Well, if you think you can find him, why don't you go? Good heavens, man.
What?
Look. There's a fire burning out there.
On the grounds of the old house.
Pricing, you started that fire yourself, and you're burning Laura's body in it to cover up your crime.
Harvey, where are you going?
I'm going to the fire, Jerry. I've got to stop it. I've got to put it out.
I'm going to lose my mind if someone doesn't stop these awful things from happening. Won't anybody help us?
Easy, Geraldine. The man who hopes to kill you was trying to break you down first. It's part of his plan. Here. Take a sip of this brandy. It'll help you.
All right, thank you, Doctor.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing, really. I just don't care for any brandy just now.
What's wrong with it?
Well, I didn't say anything was wrong with it. I just don't...
You fool. Do you think I'm trying to poison you?
I don't know what to think.
Here. Give me that brandy. I'll drink it myself. There. Believe me now?
I don't believe anyone.
Listen to me, Geraldine. I'm the best friend you have in the world right now. You've got to understand that. Because there isn't much more time. We've got to get away from Harvey while he's still out there.
What do you mean?
Can't you see? He's trying to kill you.
That's a lie.
It isn't, Geraldine. Harvey's the one that's lied to us. He and Laura both. They intended to kill you when the lights went out. But in the darkness, Harvey made a fatal mistake. He thought it was you he was strangling, not Laura.
I won't believe
that. It's the truth. They never drove across that bridge at 9 o'clock tonight. They've been here on the island all evening.
How do you know?
Because we saw that bridge with our own eyes. And I saw it again just 5 minutes ago. It's still down.
You're lying.
Come out and see it for yourself.
You're just trying to get me out of this house.
Stop being such a fool. Here. Take this gun. If it'll give you any security, take it. And hold it in my back while we're out there. But for heaven's sakes, let's get away from Harvey while there's still a chance.
All right. Give me the gun.
Here.
Now you keep in front of me all the time. And I'm warning you. If you make one false move, I'll kill you in cold blood. You see, Harvey and Laura were lying to us. The bridge is still down. You're right. They couldn't have come across that bridge.
Of course not. The only trouble is, we can't get back over it now either.
We've got to get away, Doctor, now, before we're seen.
What about that house at the other end of the island?
People are away.
But they might have a boat.
Yes, of course they do have a boat. We can row to the mainland. Come on, quick.
All right.
I have a feeling we're being followed.
It's your imagination. Hurry, Geraldine. Hurry.
We are being followed, Doctor. But behind us, there's a man with a dog.
Good heavens. It's just like the dog you owned. The one that died in the fire.
Yes. And the man... It's Dave.
We've lost them. Lost them in the woods.
They can't be far behind.
Doesn't matter now. The house is just ahead.
But the boat, Doctor. The boat's not at the landing.
It must be.
Well, it isn't. Can't you see it isn't?
Perhaps it's around and back.
No, that side of the house faces the road.
And we'll have to break in and hide here until morning. Our best chance is to be inside, where we can protect ourselves. After all, you still have a gun.
But I hardly know how to use it.
Then give it to me.
No.
You still don't trust me, do you?
I don't know, Doctor. But I'm the one who's been threatened, so I really should have the gun.
Very well. Wait here. I'll break through the window and come around on the inside.
Did you hurt yourself?
No. I'm all right. Just wait there for me and I'll unlock the door.
Oh, hurry, Doctor, please. Hurry. They're on our trail again.
Come inside, Geraldine. Quickly. And lock the door behind you.
What's wrong, Doctor?
Nothing's wrong. We're in luck. There's a phone here. If it hasn't been disconnected. Hello. Hello, operator.
This isn't the operator. Tell Mrs. Reeves it's 11 o'clock. She has 1 more hour to live.
11:30.
I won't leave this house. I'm not going to run away any longer. If they're going to kill me, let them come here and do it. Only for heaven's sakes, why don't they do it right away? Why don't they come here and get it over with instead of waiting until 12 o'clock?
Geraldine, please.
Well, I can't stand it any longer. I'd rather die than go through any more of this torture. I just can't.
Sit down for a moment. Relax. And try to ease your mind.
Oh, for... Dr. Prizing, what are you doing?
Playing the piano. I thought it might relax you.
But that melody... You're the one I hear at night, playing David's music. Playing it right here in this house.
Yes, Geraldine. I've rented this house to protect you from David and the dog.
Well, stop it! Stop playing that piece! Stop it! Now stay where you are.
Don't be afraid. I won't harm you. As long as you have that gun. But the gun won't stop David.
David's dead.
Is he? Listen. He's right outside the door. And in a moment, he'll be here to take you with him.
No!
David! Yes, Geraldine. I've come back to see you. In spite of everything you've done.
Stop!
You killed me, didn't you, darling? You started that fire because you knew I was too much of an invalid to get out of bed.
Stay where you are!
You hated me, Geraldine.
Stop!
No. Your bullets can't harm me now. Nothing you can do can harm me. Because I'm dead and you're still alive.
Oh, David. David, forgive me. I didn't know what I was doing that night. Please believe me. I was sorry as soon as I'd started that fire, but it was too late then. I couldn't put it out. I couldn't.
How dare you ask my forgiveness when you're still lying?
But I'm not lying. I'm not. I told you everything.
Why didn't you tell the police?
Because I wanted to live.
You'll confess everything now?
Oh, yes, David. Yes, I will. If you'll only leave me alone, please. Please. It was my cigarette case Laura found in the water. I'd thrown it over the bridge that same night after I took it out of the fire.
Well, I guess that's all we need, Harvey. Full confession with 2 witnesses.
Harvey!
Yes, Geraldine. I do look like my brother in this dim light. And the dog Laura's holding outside is the same breed as the one you own.
Laura! Laura! Did you say Laura was alive?
Very much so, Geraldine. Wasn't hard for me to pretend being dead. With the doctor keeping you away from my body.
Then you were all in this together. You forced this confession out of me.
Yes, Geraldine. The blank cartridges Dr. Pricing slipped into that gun of yours really turned the trick. Oh, excuse me. Hello. Oh, hello, Inspector. Yes, it's all right now. You can hook the wires up again. She's told us the truth. And you'd better get to work on that bridge right away.
Still down.
What an outrage, all those opportunities for murder and not a drop of blood spilled all night long. Oh, well, some days you can't lay away a corpuscle. Well, it's time for me to join the moonbeams now. But before I leave under a cloud, before I'm missed, I thought I might pass on the moral of tonight's story. If you must light a fire under your husband's bed, be careful where you drop the ashes. By the way, this month's Inner Sanctum Mystery novel is Puzzle for Puppets by Patrick Quentin. Well, now it's really time to close that there squeaking door until next week when Colgate Tooth Powder brings you another Inner Sanctum Mystery. So until then, good night. Pleasant dreams.
Latest reports from doctors on the 14-day Palmolive plan.
Kansas City reports better complexions for 93%.
New Orleans reports better complexions for 97%.
In city after city, doctors tested the 14-day Palmolive plan on all types of skin, and 2 out of 3 of all women tested got better complexions in 14 days.
What is this 14-day Palmolive plan?
Wash your face 3 times a day with Palmolive soap. Then, each time, take 60 seconds more to massage Palmolive's lovely soft lather onto your skin as you would a cream. Then rinse. This cleansing massage with Palmolive's lather brings your skin its full beautifying effect.
See what Palmolive can do for your skin in 14 days. Remember, doctors prove Palmolive's beauty results.
Remember, another Inner Sanctum Mystery next Wednesday night. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Was the Inner Sanctum Mysteries, creepy, clever, and deliciously macabre. Inner Sanctum Mysteries was one of the true standouts of old-time radio. Running from 1941 to 1952, the series captivated audiences for over a decade. It was my grandpa's favorite radio show, and that's how I know of it, because he would talk about the creaking door and Raymond Johnson. And it was also known for its blend of humor, suspense, and dark horror. And of course, at the heart of it was the unforgettable host, Raymond Edward Johnson, whose eerie introductions, wicked wit, and that iconic creaking door became signatures of this show. And did you hear him cracking up a couple of times at the very beginning? I love that. It's no wonder the series left such a lasting impression, influencing generations of horror storytelling that came after. And now, from the mysterious and the macabre, we move into the world of sharp minds and sophisticated sleuthing. Up next is The New Adventures of Nero Wolfe, starring Sidney Greenstreet as a shrewd, sophisticated, steadfast, selective, supremely intelligent, sharply observant, slow-moving yet strategic, self-assured, slightly stubborn, schedule-bound, seat-loving savant of sleuthing, alongside Gerald Moore as Archie Goodwin. I got through that one. Amazing. So settle in for a smart and suspenseful story filled with secrets, schemes, and satisfying solutions. Here is The New Adventures of Nero Wolfe.
My boss is the smartest and the stubbornest, the fattest and the laziest, the cleverest and the craziest, the most extravagant detective in the world, Nero Wolfe.
It's the adventure of the case of the dear dead lady, with that brilliant, eccentric private detective, orchid fancier, and gargantuan gourmet, Nero Wolfe, starring Sidney Greenstreet. Nero Wolfe had just come downstairs, having tended to his precious orchids. He was, as usual, seated in the library, which served as the office. He had just dialed a phone number
and with his eyes closed was leaning back in his specially built chair, which was big enough for two, but not two of him.
Halsbrecher's Market, domestic and imported delicacies.
Mr. Halsbrecher, this is Nero Wolfe.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Wolfe. I was just about to ring you.
Well, I have need of 2 pounds of duck liver. I do not, of course, refer to the commercialized Strasbourg pâté.
Well, I appreciate the order, Mr. Wolfe, but...
Next, my cook Fritz informs me that we require 3 fine fat geese.
Look, Mr. Wolfe, there's a little matter of an unpaid...
You might add 12 cases of beer, a bushel of Vermont apples, green for stuffing, and a gallon of Marquesa Patricia Roman oil.
Mr. Wolfe.
In addition, Fritz has listed 6 dozen eggs, 4 braces of Sussex woodcock, and a few pounds of Westphalian ham. You have all that?
Well, I can get it, Mr. Wolfe, but my bookkeeper...
Thanks very much, Mr. Halsbrecher. That will be all. Now... Now then, Archie.
Yes, boss?
You seem to be worried.
Oh, I am. This means naturally that I'm supposed to handle Halsbrecher's delivery boy when and if he shows.
I had thought of leaving that simple matter to you.
And what about the simple matter of the money?
Money?
I hate to bring up a vulgar subject, but where is it coming from?
Oh, of course, you're right, Archie. I should have said...
Said what?
Charge it.
Boss, look, you don't realize I know, but we're into that truffle broker for $500 bucks and change.
All right, then give him a check.
Okay, I will give him a check. And I hope they'll let you keep the orchids in your cell.
You're a wit, Archie.
You know, I'm on the bank's mailing list. We got a notice this morning.
You don't mean...
Oh, but I do.
Again?
Yeah, you just can't take money out of an account, boss. Sometimes you gotta put some in. This is the only way to deal with the man I work for, and if I hadn't thrown him that scare, he wouldn't have been willing to listen when the door buzzer rang, and a prosperous-looking young guy in the kind of clothes that don't grow on trees came in and stood in front of the boss's chair, fiddling with the brim of his pork pie.
My name is Oliphant, Mr. Wolfe.
Oliphant?
Yes, sir, Oliphant. I am the spiritual leader and guiding head of a small religious group known as the Seekers of the Inner Power.
I see. Also a man addicted to marrying neither wisely nor well, but often.
You read the papers?
I do.
Mr. Wolfe, I am as aware of my sin-ridden past as anyone else is. The point is that I'm no longer that kind of man. Even a person such as I can see the light in time.
Good. Might I ask why you've come to see me, Mr. Oliphant?
I need your help, Mr. Wolfe.
Concerning?
A certain young lady with whom I'm deeply in love. Oh, I beg you not to confuse the present emotion with any of my earlier escapades. What I feel for Miss Dana is the pure and righteous glow of an upright seeker of the inner power.
I promise to look on you as thoroughly redeemed, Mr. Oliphant. Proceed. Oh, by the way, do I recognize the name of your young lady as a Park Avenue socialite, an amateur swimming champion?
Yes. Oh, but she's sweet, wonderful, beautiful. I've asked her to marry me, and she's given me some hope. In time, I fully expect to make her my wife.
Well, then where's the problem?
The problem is the presence of another man in her life.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm a detective, not a matchmaker.
This isn't a question of making a match, Mr. Wolfe. I have much too much respect for your talents to think of offering you such an assignment.
Exactly. What do you want me to do?
I want you to save Ilse Dana's life.
Her life?
Mr. Wolfe, this other man I spoke of is insanely jealous. Not only of Ilse's present, but of her past as well. He has threatened to kill her.
I don't doubt your earnestness in this matter, Mr. Oliphant, but how would you know?
I was listening on an extension in Miss Dana's apartment a few days ago when Hunter called.
Hunter?
Yes, sir, Jack Hunter. Known as Jack the Babe Hunter.
Wait a minute. I know that canvasback.
Huh?
Sure, he's a coffee and cake prelim waltzer.
Oh, he's not. He's a boxer.
Archie is being fancy. Overlook it, Mr. Oliphant. Is Hunter in love with this lady of yours?
I doubt it. He's a man of complete moral and spiritual corruption, I believe.
Naturally you would. But what are the facts?
In my opinion, he's after her for her money.
She has money?
To burn.
And you, Mr. Oliphant?
Me?
Can you also afford to burn?
How much do you want?
The answer to that would be astronomical. However, if you leave a check for, say, $7,000, I shall look into your matter the very moment I have completed a little research into the nutrition of the Polynesian orchid.
Oliphant's check gave our bank account a slight blood transfusion. I think it was the boss's plan to spend a week or two in the plant rooms before he got busy on the case. And he'd have done it, too, if that phone call hadn't come in about a little after 9, just after Wolfe had polished off one of Fritz's dinners and was settling back with a stein of beer in his hand.
Don't disturb yourself, Archie. I'll get it.
Now, well, look out you don't strain yourself, boss. You got to straighten out an elbow to reach that receiver.
You have an unfortunate flair for mixing humor with impertinence, my friend. Hello, Nero Wolfe speaking.
This is Ilsa Dana, Mr. Wolfe.
How do you do, Miss Dana? We were discussing you only this morning.
So I've heard.
Through whom?
Ted Oliphant.
I see. The young man seemed to be quite worried about you.
The young man should tend to his own affairs.
Said you were in some danger.
I know what he said, and not one word of it was true.
Oh?
I'd like to talk to you, Mr. Wolfe.
I'm sure it'll be an immense pleasure. Where do you live?
I have an apartment at 22 Blanton Street. Could you be here soon?
I could be there in a quarter of an hour, Miss Dana. By proxy, of course.
The proxy, naturally, was yours truly. 10 minutes later, at 20 past 9, I walked up to Ilsa Dana's door with a nosy elevator boy giving me the 00. The reason for his interest was that her door was open and the room inside was empty except for a little twisted pile of pale pink satin, which at close range turned out to be a woman. Which woman turned out to be Ilsa Dana. And Ilsa Dana was dead.
She used to be pretty. She isn't now.
Yeah, strangulation doesn't help any girl's looks, son.
Make anything of it?
Well, the position of her body and the bloodstains on her pointed fingernails tells me that she put up a tough struggle before somebody succeeded in smothering with a pillow from the sofa over there.
Yeah, that figures. When did it happen, I wonder?
Yeah, the last 15 minutes, I'd guess. Say, who's been up in the elevator this evening?
Nobody for her.
Well, somebody came up.
Well, who says not? They could have used the stairs, you know.
Yeah. How well do you know Miss Dana?
I know exactly zero about Miss Dana.
How could you ride her up and down every day and know nothing about her?
It's a rule of the house to keep your mouth shut. The rule also goes when being questioned by a cop.
A cop? Who's a cop?
Oh, I guess you're a cello player from the Philharmonic.
Look, I happen to work for a guy named Nero Wolfe.
Oh.
Heard of him?
Maybe.
Well, if your memory comes alive, son, I might see my way clear to spend a few dollars with you. Understand?
I'll keep you in mind. Going down, mister?
I spent time trying to get sense out of the superintendent and a set of chambermaids, but they were as quiet as a ballpark on Christmas Eve. Then I called the cops and told them about Oliphant and Hunter. By the time I got home, the house was dark and Nero Wolfe was sleeping. Next morning, I gave him the details while he drank 3 bottles of beer. When I finished, he sat for a long time and then started another bottle.
The prize fighter. What about the prize fighter, Archie?
Hunter? Well, I phoned the hotel he lives in before you got up.
And?
They told me he wasn't in.
You know, I begin to think that Mr. Oliphant brought us a more absorbing case than he suspected.
You know, I'm glad you like it.
I don't like it. I don't like work of any variety. But this thing has its points.
Well, what do we do next?
Next, we investigate my client.
What?
Merely because a reformed playboy employs a detective doesn't exempt him from suspicion, Archie.
Oh, now who's that?
I'm afraid we have no choice but to open the door and see.
My name is Young. Barstow Young.
It's nice meeting you, Mr. Young. What do you want?
I want to see Nero Wolfe.
About?
About a certain young lady with whom I am deeply in love.
What? Will you repeat that?
I want to see Mr. Wolfe about a certain young lady with whom I am deeply in love.
Mm-hmm. Her name, please?
Ilsa Dana.
Is it possible that you entertain plans of making her your wife?
Why, yes, but there's a problem involved.
Another man?
Yes.
Well, do come in. Do come in. I think we've been waiting for you. Oh, Mr. Wolfe. Here's another one.
Ah, Mr. Wolfe.
You've come to me about Miss Ilsa Dana, sir?
I have come to you, more specifically, about a man who has threatened her life.
How unusual.
He's the treacherous kind. Mild-mannered, you know. As we say in my profession, he underplays it.
Your profession, then, is the stage.
It is, sir.
Go on, you interest me deeply.
I was present recently when he told her that he would certainly kill her unless she mended her sinful ways.
Sinful?
No one denies that Ilse has had, shall we say, a checkered career. But the man's attitude is totally fanatical.
What's his particular brand of fanaticism, Mr. Young?
Theodore Oliphant is a religious maniac.
Well, what do you know? He's come to give Theodore a bad report card.
I don't understand. I've come to ask Mr. Wolfe to prevent his murdering Miss Dana.
Am I allowed a direct question, sir?
Why, of course.
Where were you between 9 and 9:20 p.m. last night?
9 and 9:20. Why do you ask?
You said I was permitted a direct question.
Oh, well, I was walking in the park, as I remember.
Do you make a habit of walking in the park?
I have lately. I'm preparing for an important role in a forthcoming production. What's so important about last night?
From your point of view, a great deal, sir.
Well, what do you mean?
Last night, Miss Ilse Dana was murdered.
What?
Mr. Goodwin here discovered the body.
No.
I'm afraid I must insist, Mr. Young.
Why are you looking at me like that? Are you accusing me of...
I have accused you of nothing, my dear sir.
Well, now, look, you're making a mistake. Oliphant killed her. You may be sure of that.
I have your word.
I know him. He was trying to reform her, wanted to make her a devout follower of his cult, the Seekers of Power. I heard him tell her to her face that if she refused redemption, he would see to it that she didn't live on in her wickedness.
You could produce other witnesses?
Do you know, in your own smug way, you're as detestable a character as I have ever had.
All right. Let's everybody take 5. Yeah?
Nero Wolfe?
He's busy. This is Archie Goodwin.
You'll do, Goodwin. This is Jack the Babe Hunter.
Oh? How are you?
Great. Except the cops seem to want to talk to me about some murder fandango because, as I get it, you named my name.
You got it wrong.
I doubt it, and I'm coming over there to set you straight. Why'd you ring me in on this mess, Wolf?
You knew the girl pretty well.
Me and how many more? Besides, what time was she murdered?
Last night between 9 and 9:20.
I see.
So if you would inform the police where you were at the time, that should be that.
Yeah.
By the way, Mr. Hunter, where were you at the time?
I don't see your badge, Wolf.
I was only wondering.
I haven't been near the Dana woman for over a month. But if you're really interested, I'll give you the name of the killer.
Please do not keep us in suspense, Mr. Hunter.
A couple of years back, Ilse financed a guy in a big and lousy Shakespearean play that closed like a clam and nothing flat.
Go on.
It was money down the drain. The guy's got nerve. And he was in love with her, and he figured she'd do anything for him. So he comes back to her to finance him again. This time in Hamlet, no less.
I see.
I don't have to tell you what a flop that would be.
You needn't tell me the actor's name either.
You know?
Mr. Barstow Young just left here.
Yeah? Well, he's your man, Wolf. He got so sore when she told him she wouldn't toss any more moolah into his broken-down career, he went off his rocker and tore it down.
Your reason for thinking so?
I met him on the street one day, and he started beefing to me with blood in his eyes. It's all I could do not to punch him.
The results might have been less fatal if you'd followed your instincts, sir.
I couldn't. Guy's built like a broomstick. He's weak as a cat. Hit him once, he'd crack like dry plaster.
I see.
What's on your mind?
This man you're accusing of Miss Dana's murder, Mr. Hunter, he was very much in love with her. She was thinking about marrying him, he said.
He said?
Yes, he did. I heard him, too.
He was talking through his skull cap. Ilse wasn't going to marry anybody.
No?
No, she couldn't.
Why couldn't she?
Well, but she just couldn't, that's all. So long.
Well, now we got a perfect circle with everybody pointing at everybody else and nobody able to prove a thing.
What Hunter says isn't impossible, Archie.
You think Young did it?
I don't think at all yet. But if there's anything more dangerous than a woman scorned, it's an actor scorned. We have another visitor.
Yeah, who are you expecting?
At this point, anybody.
Hi.
Oh, you.
Yeah, I told you might hear from me.
Come on in.
Who's this?
A fella runs the elevator at 22 Blanton Street. What do you got for me, kid?
Postcard?
Postcard?
Yeah, the cops missed it, but I spotted the edge stuck under a rug.
Nice of you to have delivered it.
Or maybe he was just being curious.
Curious?
It's not every elevator boy who has a chance to see Nero Wolfe in the flesh.
Oh, him? Come off it, High Pockets. I'm here because you mentioned something about spending a few bucks.
Oh.
I wouldn't cross the street to see the best gumshoe that ever breathed.
Look, gumshoes don't breathe, and how would you like a sock?
Archie, pay him and let him go.
Yeah, pay me and let me go.
Sure, Mr. Wolfe. Here you are. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Anytime, pal. Anytime.
How do you like that fresh little punk?
Archie, the lad has done us nobly.
Yeah?
A typewritten card addressed to Miss Ilse Dana.
Well, what's it say?
Rather peculiar message. Have you prayed tonight? It's signed with a single letter O.
Have you prayed tonight?
Yes.
Signed O?
Exactly. Weird, isn't it?
Well, what's weird about it? What could be plainer? Have you prayed tonight? Now, I ask you, who is the man in this deal who's interested in praying?
All of us, I hope, are God-fearing.
All right. But I ask you again, what does O stand for?
It could stand for O'Brien, Obituary, Omaha.
What about Oliphant?
Oliphant, too.
What's with this indifference? The case is cracking and you slough it off. You remember what Young said? Oliphant threatened to kill her because she wouldn't join that cockeyed movement of his.
Don't exhaust yourself, Archie. We have a hard night ahead.
Yes, but I don't understand.
But I don't mean to stifle your imagination, my friend. But if you'd reserve your deductions for a little while, you could lend me some much-needed assistance.
What do you want?
I want you to become a burglar.
A burglar?
I want you to hurry over to the dead woman's apartment on Blanton Street and ransack it.
For what?
How do I know? We need help. Anything may help us. Go through the place with a fine tooth comb.
I tore the late Miss Dana's apartment to shreds, but I saw nothing. Then, just as I was about to give it up as a bum job, I noticed a little writing desk in the living room. Pried loose the lock and spotted something among a pile of papers that belonged to no well-to-do flat. It was a pawn ticket, lot 8N046, and the address was a pawn shop around the corner on 6th Avenue. It wasn't more than 90 seconds later that I walked into the joint and tossed the ticket across the counter.
Oh, yeah, this, want to redeem it.
And fast, huh, Pops?
Yeah, it's nothing that's worth much, mister.
No?
No.
Oh, what is it?
This? Small steel filing box.
Oh. Anything in it?
I don't know. Come to me locked, never been able to get it open.
We got it open, Wolfe and I. Smashed the front end with a poker. There were some odds and ends inside, old earrings, some thumbtacks, a cigarette lighter, just trash. Then the boss stuck his fingers in and pulled out a plum.
This is it.
What do you mean, this is it?
You fail to recognize this classic document?
Huh?
A marriage license, Archie. A marriage license.
Yeah, well, whose marriage license?
The wording is self-explanatory. Listen. This is to certify, etc., etc., thus licensing on this 3rd day of May, 1946, the marriage of Miss Ilse Dana to Mr. Johann Jaeger.
Johann Jaeger?
Exactly.
Well, who in the world is Johann Jaeger?
We'll soon see.
I don't get it.
I can understand. It's a befuddling little puzzle. It'll be very easy for one to make a fatal mistake here.
But, of course, you won't.
I won't.
3 hours later, I'd herded all the suspects into the office, and he sat in his chair and glared at them. Oliphant, Young, and Hunter. It was tense and tight, and the boss let it stay that way, saying not a word to anybody while he calmly sipped his beer. It was Oliphant who cracked first.
I didn't kill Ilse. I couldn't have.
Jealousy is a very compelling motive, Mr. Oliphant. And you came to me, remember, complaining that there was another man in Ilse Dana's life?
Whatever I complained about, and jealous as I was, I didn't kill her as the sacred power is my holy judge.
Being unacquainted with your sacred power, I'll have to ask you for a better authority.
Sacred power.
Oh, it simply wouldn't have been possible for me to have done it.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Because I was at Mickey's Night Owl Club last night from 7 until 4 a.m.
Contemplating the sacred power, no doubt.
That can be proved, Mr. Oliphant?
Let me call now. Let the head waiter tell you.
Well, you take your embarrassment as an indication that you're telling the truth.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't let him off like that.
Don't be bothersome, Archie.
Yeah, but we got that card he wrote, the one about have you prayed tonight, signed with his initial.
He didn't write that card, Archie.
Now, look.
And the O is not his initial, is it, Mr. Barstow Young?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
On the contrary, I am afraid you do. But for the record, I'll explain. Oh, Archie.
Yes, boss?
Hand Mr. Young that large red volume off the shelf behind Mr. Hunter's head.
This one?
That one, thank you. Now then, Mr. Young, you will favor me by opening the volume to page 1133.
But why?
Open it, sir. Good. You will now count 6 lines down from the top and read what you see.
Have you prayed tonight?
Thank you, Mr. Young.
What the devil is going on?
Mr. Young has just given us a reading from a tragedy. The line, have you prayed tonight, is spoken by the hero to the heroine just before he murders her. The name of the heroine is Desdemona. And the hero, as I'm sure you all know, is Othello.
Othello?
Yeah, the O was not Oliphant, Archie. Othello, I think, was a Shakespearean play which Miss Dana financed for our Mr. Young. And knowing she would recognize the quotation as well as the threat behind it, he sent it to her to warn her that he meant to murder her. You won't have the unmitigated gall to deny that, will you, Mr. Young?
No, I don't deny it.
Do I call the police?
But I didn't kill her. The fact that I sent the card doesn't mean I killed her.
Well, it'll do for my money.
But not for mine, Archie.
What?
Mr. Young couldn't have killed Miss Dana.
Why not?
Because he lacks the strength to strangle such a healthy young woman, a champion athlete. Wide awake and full of fight. He's rather a frail person, as we know, and smothering Miss Dana with that pillow was no easy task. She struggled. Therefore, she clawed the wrists of the murderer. I'm sure that if you examine Mr. Young's wrists, you will find no scratches or scars.
Here, let me see that.
Go ahead.
Well, Archie?
Yeah, you're right. Nothing.
I was sure there wouldn't be. The person who actually killed Miss Dana was a powerful physical specimen.
Yeah?
Yes, Mr. Hunter. In all probability, a professional athlete. A muscular man in good condition.
You pointing at me?
Seems quite likely, doesn't it?
You're out of your head.
Am I?
Yeah.
Ilse Dana war Ehefrau. Nicht wahr?
Jawohl. I mean...
You said yeah, Mr. Hunter. And you meant yeah, yes. I asked you in German if Ilse Dana was your wife, and you, in the heat of emotion, answered me yes in your mother tongue.
Look, what's going on here?
Allow me to present Mr. Johann Jaeger, Archie.
Him?
I've known it since we first saw that marriage license. You see, Jack Hunter is the English translation of our friend's real name back in Germany, where he comes from, Mr. Johann Jaeger.
Oh, what do you know?
So you proved nothing. Yeah, I was married to Ilse. That's why I said she couldn't marry anybody else. But I didn't kill her. She was my wife. I loved her.
Oliphant told us you were insanely jealous of her.
What if he did? You know better.
Do we?
Sure you do. Ilse told you herself over the phone that every word Oliphant said was a lie.
Interesting.
What is?
How you could possibly know what Ilse Dana told me over the phone. I haven't mentioned it to you or anybody else.
Oh, well, you see...
I see most clearly, Mr. Jaeger, that you must have been in the apartment with her listening on the extension phone, or you couldn't possibly have that information. And it was only a few minutes after that telephone call that Ilse Dana was smothered to death.
And I see it's about time I said good night.
Wait a minute, Jaeger. Wait a minute.
Good work, Archie. I advise you to sit still, Mr. Johann Jaeger Hunter.
I was right. I told you he threatened to kill her.
But why?
I've only guessed at the story. Reconstructed it, so to say. But I think you and Mr. Young are to be congratulated.
On what, sir?
On not having won your fair lady. You've always thought of her as a sweet, demure society girl. But actually, she was a vicious person, as bad as the man who killed her, if not worse. She tortured him cruelly for 4 long years.
How can you say that about her?
How can you doubt it, Mr. Oliphant? There must have been a great many men in her life. We know at least 2 definitely, you and Mr. Young.
But she was in love with me.
She was in love with me.
I'm sorry to shatter your illusions, but she was not in love with either of you. She was using you for her purpose.
What was her purpose?
Tormenting the man she married. That was her preoccupation day and night. She delighted in tyrannizing over him, as one might in breaking a bull or taming a wild mustang. Do I come near the truth, Hunter?
Yes. Until I couldn't stand it any longer.
May I ask then why you married her?
Why? Because I couldn't help myself. I crawled for her. I married her on the terms that nobody should ever know I was her husband. She was too good for me, she told me that to my face over and over. That we belonged to different worlds. But I was crazy about her, so I took it. What I've taken you wouldn't believe.
Oh, I'm sure I would, Mr. Hunt. I'm a very understanding man. The question is, will a jury believe you? And that we must begin to learn immediately. Archie.
Yes, sir?
Phone for Inspector Kramer.
And just like that, we come to the end of another journey, a little bit over, through the golden age of radio. From the sweeping adventures of King Soloman's Mines to the chilling shadows of the Inner Sanctum Mysteries, and finally to the sharp intellect of Nero Wolfe. It's been a night filled with imagination, mystery, and timeless storytelling. And coming up next week, we return with another Lux Radio Theatre production, followed by The Laughs of My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball and Richard Denning, and finally the haunting atmosphere of dark fantasy. These shows remind us of a time when people gathered around the wireless, sharing stories together, escaping into worlds of adventure, suspense, and wonder. And even today, that magic still lives on. Thank you so much for joining me tonight and every Sunday. It truly means the world to me that you spend this time here with Wireless Theatre. And don't forget, you can catch me, James, and Claire every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Sandcastle Radio for Wicked, bringing you music, conversation, and a whole lot of fun. Until next time, keep the lights low, keep the dial tuned, and as always, stay a little mysterious. Good night.